What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back to this channel, which is finally alive for the first time in the last like 2 years. But we are here, we are back. It is time to play some games and have some fun. It's gonna be a good time. Now I need to get off this screen because that music is driving me crazy, and we're not gonna have that. We're not gonna have that in the first video in 2 years, is me just being angry at music. No. So what I wanted to do is kind of update you guys on what's going on, what's going to be coming. I thought about doing like a separate update video, but I figured, you know what, instead of just sitting here and talking to you guys for like half an hour about random stuff, we're going to condense that to like 5 minutes or less and put it at the beginning of this video and then leave it behind. So I know a lot of you want to know what the heck happened, where I went, why am I suddenly back after 2 years or however long it's been. And I thought about making a video about that too, but it's not worth it. There's a lot of reasons why things happened, and the main reason that I'm back is because I miss doing this. And so here we are. Now, as far as the content that's going to be coming up on the channel, obviously we have this series, which is just going to be a laid-back playthrough of the Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy Color. And I'm going to be doing that a couple times a week. I want to be doing one other game as well, and it's probably going to be Zelda or something along those lines. I thought of maybe doing Wind Waker. We'll see what ends up working out for me. But in addition to that as well, I also wanted to do kind of like a health slash fitness slash diet related series. A couple of people actually asked me to do that, and I thought, hey, why not? People are interested. I might as well do it because it's a big part of my day and stuff that I like. I know it doesn't really mix with Pokemon and gaming and stuff, but we're going to give it a go. So what's probably going to happen is I'm probably going to start that off by just taking questions from you guys on Twitter. I have a lot of questions. People ask me stuff all the time. So if you have any questions about what I do, or you know, just health or fitness related questions, you can send them to me on Twitter. That's where we'll be getting most of that info from, and I'm just gonna go through and answer a bunch. So the Twitter should be on the screen somewhere above me. Hopefully I put that in, and it's also in the description box below. So that's that. So the last thing I wanted to say basically is that while I'm not going to go into detail about what exactly went on and why I disappeared, I do want to apologize to those of you that have stuck around and that have been very supportive, very kind. You guys have been great friends, great people. I missed having you in my daily life, and yeah, I do apologize for, you know, the way things kind of just went. It's unfortunate, but the important thing is we are back now, and we're gonna have some regular content, and that's really all I have to say. So let's go ahead and start a new game, because I have a game on here already that I started and played for literally like 20 minutes, and the recording got corrupted and the mic quality was bad. So yeah, we're just gonna delete all that. Okay, what is my name? Anybody know? And we're gonna go with an exclamation point because we are just that fabulous. Joe is crazy about Pokemon and Pokemon card collecting. Apparently we heard a rumor. The legendary Pokemon cards, the extremely rare and powerful cards held by Pokemon trading card game's greatest players, the Grand Masters, which essentially in this game they are basically like the Elite Four. You don't really, I don't think you face them at all until the end. And see, I'm not going to explain a whole lot about this game. So if you don't know how to play the Pokemon trading card game, if you never played this game back in the day, just bear with me. Just bear with me. Alright, so we are in some kind of trading card game laboratory where they study something. I don't know exactly what, but Dr. Mason is going to be a central character. He's kind of like the Professor Oak type character in this game. So we're gonna go with it. Oh, why the rush, Joe? What? That voice for Dr. Mason doesn't sound old enough. But I'm not going to attempt to make him sound older without making a fool of myself, so... You want to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game. So basically what's going to happen here is he's going to send us into a tutorial game. So I'm going to skip over a lot of this. We're going to play with this guy here, Sam. And essentially what this first game is... not going... No, I have nothing to ask. Nothing. Nothing. Yes, that is all. I'm going to go in completely having no idea what I'm doing. So that's how it is. But anyway, what I was saying is that in this first game against this Sam character, basically what you do is you have all of your moves kind of laid out for you by Dr. Mason, and it's just to like kind of get your feet wet and figure out, you know, the basic mechanics. And you have to do what he says, otherwise you like fail and you have to start over, and we don't want to do that. We want to get to the real game. So this could be a nice refresher, for me at least. So we have like a water type deck. That's cool. Goldie and Staryu, we drew our 7 cards. Alright. So the basics of the Pokemon trading card game is basically you want to knock out opposing Pokemon, and when you do, you get to draw from your prize pool, which is 2, 4, 6 cards, and then whoever draws all the prizes, they win, basically. So, and the energies are what power your attacks. It's pretty basic. It's really not too difficult to understand, and I'm sure I will mess it up many times. So, we're going to choose Goldeen to place in our active zone first, and then we're going to put Staryu on the bench. When you have no more Pokemon to put on your bench, press the B button. The bench is basically just the reserve. And we're going to want to attach some of those energies. But first we're going to place the 2 prizes, and now we need to decide who's going to go first. So we're going to get the coin toss going. And would you look at that? We get to go first. Lucky us. Whole game is rigged. Whole game is rigged. We drew water energy, and now he's going to map out what we have to do. To use the attack command, you need to attach energy cards to your Pokemon. Choose cards from the menu and select a water energy card. Okay, what are we going to do with said water energy card? We're going to attach it to Goldeen. Okay. And then we're going to attack by selecting an attack command. This Goldeen only has 1 attack, so we're going to do Horn Attack on this Machop. We'll go ahead and attach that water energy, and we will hit Horn Attack, which, as you can see, these little circles here, that represents HP. So we only have 40 HP, this Machop has 50 HP, which is totally unfair. But we are going to conveniently draw into a Seeking to evolve this thing with, and just cheat our way to victory, because that is the way you do it. We're going to get hit with a low kick here, that's going to do 20 damage, which you would think would put us in danger, but we're not in danger yet. Wait a minute, did we already have a Seeking in our hand? Oh, we did! Okay, I didn't even see that. I just saw the Psychic Energy and another Water Energy or something. Your Seeking doesn't have enough energy to use Waterfall, so we need to attach a Psychic Energy to it. And that little star means any energy card. Doesn't matter what we attach to fulfill that requirement. Now let's attack your opponent with Seeking's Waterfall. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. So it doesn't matter what order we do it in. Go ahead and evolve first. Then we have a beautiful Seeking. See, I don't know about you guys, but the most rewarding part of this game for me is obviously the nostalgia factor, because I had this game for my Game Boy, but also a lot of these cards I also had as, you know, like a 9-year-old or maybe even younger. A lot of these are from the base set, and I think they're from like Fossil and some of the other ones. Jungle set. Trying to remember. It's been so long since I've looked at like a real life Pokemon card, but I remember I had a lot of these, so I kind of sort of know what I'm doing in that sense. As far as today's trading card game goes, I have no idea. Like, it is so beyond me that I would need a lot of time if I was ever going to play that. Seeking's got enough energy, so you don't need to attach any more. Well, thank you for that, Dr. Mason. Attach energy cards to your bench Pokemon. So we're going to get Staryu ready to go. We're going to go ahead and what are we going to do? We're going to knock out the Machop. Okay. When you knock out the defending Pokemon, you can pick up a prize. Now let's play the game. Yeah, let's play the game. Alright, so we got Staryu ready to go there with that water energy. And we can use the check command. See what its attacks are and the energy requirements. Staryu can do slap attack for 20 damage, and it only needs the one water energy. So we're good there. We can go ahead and use Horn Attack, get rid of this Machop, and now we're going to draw one of our 2 prizes, which means we just need to get one more knockout, and we're going to win the game. And this Rattata only has 30 HP. So we can knock it out next turn, except for Stupid Sam, just happen to have Eradicate in his hand. So now we would need 2 attacks. And it's not even going to come to that because this Seeking is going to get knocked out. Unless we have a potion, which we do not. But we do have a Drowsy level 12, look at that! Just what I was hoping for. When all your Pokemon are knocked out, and there are no Pokemon on your bench, you lose the game. So we're going to put Drowsy down there. And use your active Seeking and attack your opponent with Waterfall. Okay, so we're basically just going to let this Seeking freaking die. Why not? We could retreat, but I don't think he wants us to do that. Like, what is the retreat cost? Yeah, it's only 1. Why can't we just retreat? I guess Dr. Mason thinks that the 30 damage from this waterfall is going to be worth giving up a prize. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to play out in our favor or not, Dr. Mason. Now he's got all 3 energies attached. I say all 3 because I think his strongest attack just needs 3 energies. It's like Super Fang or something like that. Anyway, I'm just blabbering on here. So now you have a Drowsy and Staryu. Either one we can send in to replace the Seeking that just got knocked out. We can choose the Staryu. And okay, it is important to know your cards. Oh yes, it's important to pay attention. How about that? I don't know why I just turned into Southern Dr. Mason. We have a potion, and we're going to get Staryu ready to evolve into Starmie. Do we even have a Starmie in our hand? Okay. How does he just know we're gonna draw into Starmie? Like, I don't understand. We're gonna go ahead and use Slap, and now he only has 10 HP, so he needs to figure something out here, like a retreat. And he's probably gonna go into that Machop that he just put on his bench. Even had a fighting energy to attach to it, so now he can hit us with a low kick for 20 damage. And now we need to do something or we're going to lose here. Another Seeking. That does not help us. Now, recover Staryu with a trainer card. So now we're going to use that potion that we drew a turn or 2 back. Also attach another water energy to Staryu. And, okay, so this is basically just going to buy us another turn. And it's going to allow us to have Staryu all ready to go for when we conveniently draw Starmie in literally the next turn. Oh, I don't know why I find that so amusing, but I do. Another fighting energy to Machop. He's going to low kick us for 20 damage. And here comes the Starmie. Here it comes. Alright, so now we can do what? We can end this thing, can't we? Or no, I guess we can only do 20 damage. You've already attached enough energy to use Star Freeze. Attack your opponent with Star Freeze. Okay, why is that 2 steps? Why is that 2 steps? Go ahead and evolve, and look at all that HP. Actually, it's not that much. We only gained 20 HP by evolving. That's really not that much at all. But we do get to check for paralysis here because Star Freeze is just that cool. It's a pretty cool animation too. I have to say, I know I said earlier that the best part of this game is the nostalgia factor, but can we just talk about the music? Oh my goodness. I need to like find this soundtrack and just I need to do that. That's a thing that needs to happen. So he couldn't attack there because of the paralysis, obviously, which was totally rigged. I literally will never get heads again in this entire game. This whole playthrough, no heads for paralysis. Now Machop only has 10 HP left, so let's go ahead and finish it. We're just going to attack and automatically win. Why we even have to check for paralysis here, I don't know. I mean, I guess there could be effects like reducing damage and stuff, but whatever. You know, one thing I didn't mention at the beginning was what I was doing as far as like competitive Pokemon battling, because that was a big part of my channel before. And my 3DS capture card is totally on the fritz, and I have to play with it to get it to work. So maybe Wi-Fi battles will be coming back in the future, or maybe even Pokemon Showdown battles or something. But I'll be getting there. I'm kind of just easing into it with stuff that I know that I like, and stuff that doesn't take a lot of equipment and a lot of preparation to record, because I want to just get consistent and, you know, put a lot of content out for you guys. And right now, having some content to put up is more than before, which was nothing. So we're gonna work into it. So you know, stay tuned on that other stuff. Basically, this is how the Pokemon trading card game is played. It's a game in which you try to knock out as many times. We already went over this. How many times do we need to explain that knocking out Pokemon is great? Yes, we need to kill animals. Fine. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. So try them out by choosing normal duel. Okay, we're not going to do that. Now then, let's build your deck. So this is basically the part in the game where you choose your starter, essentially. He's going to add some of his own cards to yours. Charmander and friends, Squirtle and friends, Bulbasaur and friends. This comes down to personal preference. I like to choose Charmander, because Charmander though. And see, the thing that is though, Squirtle's final form, Blastoise, its ability in this game is just so broken, where you can just attach water energies as many times as you want per turn. And it's just stupidly broken, because normally you can only attach one, and it limits how quickly you can get Pokemon ready to, you know, to do powerful attacks, and it just like breaks the game. So of course I'm gonna choose that and just cheat my way to the top. Also, the last couple of times I played through this game several years back, I always chose Charmander, and I'm just not a fan. Like, Charizard and Charmeleon have attacks where you have to discard energies, and I'm not about that life. I'm really not. I like the adding energies as much as you want, not discarding energies. No thank you. You should duel with many different people. Why don't you go to one of the card clubs? There are many people playing at the clubs, collect new cards, and try building a new deck. So basically, the clubs are the badges, the Grandmasters are the Elite Four. We eventually do get a rival as well. And let me just check out who the friends are in this deck. We know we have Squirtle. Let's see what we got. 2 Squirtles, Wartortle, Blastoise. See, that Pokemon Power Rain Dance is what I was talking about. It's just broken. It is completely broken. As often as you like during your turn, before your attack, you may attach one energy card to one of your water Pokemon. So it has to be a water type Pokemon, but as often as you like. You can just keep doing it over, like your entire hand could just be water energies, and you just attach it to everybody. And it's just silliness. Power can't be used if Blastoise is sleep, confused, or paralyzed. And of course, Hydro Pump does 40 damage plus extra for extra energies, which you can just attach freely, so that's pretty cool. We got Seal, we got Dugong, 1 Goldeen and 1 Seeking. Did I not have 2 Seekings in that practice battle? He took one back. Dr. Mason, you thief! Even though you gave us these cards to begin with, you stole back your own cards from us. And now I hate you. Lapras, okay. Okay. How do I move this cursor over? Ah, I had to press the B button. There we go. So we also have a Machop, like we saw in that battle. We have a Machoke, Hitmonchan, which is really difficult to get in this game. I remember always, like, trying to figure out what booster pack it was in, and just, like, battling the same people over and over again, and never getting it. Got Haunter, Kadabra. This is pretty there's a lot of friends, like, why are there so many different types? Like, that's not efficient at all. Rattata, Raticate, and then we have Meowth, and it's the bad Meowth as well, that Cat Punch attack. Like, it does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, but it's chosen at random, so you're just throwing 20 damage everywhere. It's just... okay. So we got some cool stuff. I'm just noticing that the bottom part of this screen looks like it's just barely cut off. I might need to change that. Or I'll just leave it that way and live on the edge. Psychic energy. Alright, alright. That's enough of this. How do I get out of here now? How? Save? I mean, it can't change anything because I don't have any other cards. Oh, I do have fire energies. Why? I don't know. Why am I confirming? I literally, like, have not done anything to this deck. Okay. That was fun. And I'm just realizing now that I did not check to see what time I started recording this. So, I literally don't even know how much time it's been. It may have been over 20 minutes. It may have been less than 20 minutes. Should I keep going? Should I just stop there? I think it's probably a good idea to stop there. And in the next episode, we can actually, like, get into the game a little bit more. And actually battle some people. Is it called battling? I almost wanted to call it dueling, but that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe that's also Pokemon. I don't know. We're gonna do something with Pokemon. We're gonna attack people with Pokemon cards in the next episode. Hopefully children. And now I can save this too in my handy dandy diary. Look at that album. 51 out of 226 cards. We're like a little less than a fourth of the way there just by getting the starter deck. Playtime is 28 minutes? Anyway, this has been a lot of fun, even though it was just the tutorial, and yeah, hopefully everything, you know, starts to improve a little bit. You know, my commentary obviously is going to be pretty lacking because I'm just getting back into it. So you guys are going to have to bear with me while I figure things out, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. You can check out the Twitter page or the Instagram page. That stuff is up above me or down in the description below if you want to be involved in the like Q&A videos I'm going to be doing coming up, or if you just want to say hi. I did miss interacting with a lot of you guys, and that's really part of what pushed me to like get a head start on this and like get going and really dive into making content again. Made a lot of good friends. A lot of you guys, you're just great people. And I try to interact with as many of you as I can. So if you have not said anything to me, if you've never talked to me, hit me up on Twitter. I'd love to meet you, talk to you, all that stuff. With that being said, I will be back in a couple of days with some more Pokemon trading card game, and hopefully after that, some more news on the other videos that are going to be coming up. So I will see you guys then, but until then, game on!